Two tokens of our country are spreading their wings for the first time. A pair of bald eagles, injured after hatching last year, were released back into the wild this afternoon. News 19's Colton Elmsweiler was there to capture that moment that these symbols of freedom became free themselves.
Just behind the La Crosse Regional Airport, planes weren't the only things taking to the sky Sunday afternoon. People gathered for a special event to watch the release of not one, but two bald eagles back into the wild. Shortly after hatching, both specimens of the national bird were placed under the care of Raptor Education Group in Antigo, and La Crosse was chosen as the place to return them back into their natural habitat.
This happens to be an amazing place to release eagles, and we do a lot of rehabilitation of eagles. We do over 100 a year up in Antigo. So when it comes time to release, we want to bring them to a place where there's other congregations, especially of youngsters, and these two were young. That way they can have companionship and guidance to kind of know where the good food is and that sort of thing, and they'll be comfortable here.
Gibson says the adolescent eagles, one male and one female, share a similar story as both became injured falling out of their nests. After being rescued, they are then taught the ways of their kind by an adult eagle acting as a foster parent. The girl originally came from Ladysmith, and as luck would have it, she was discovered by a local veterinarian who then contacted the proper authorities.
On the 19th of June, she was still in the nest, but then on the 21st, we found her down on the ground below the tree where the nest was. Then we contacted the DNR. We have a lot of predators in our area, and we were afraid that even though the parents were right there, we were afraid that she couldn't fly. So we were just afraid that something would happen to her if we didn't.
Now almost a year old, both eagles have an entire lifetime to make new feathered friends and be admired by bird watchers everywhere. Reporting from Airport Beach, I'm Colton Emsweiler, WXOW News 19.
And eagles can live about 20 years, and there were actually supposed to be 3 eagles released today, but one had a complication, so they're keeping it for a little more rehab.